Hello, my name's Julie from Salessewunique, and today is Friday. I think it's the 27th of March. It's nice to be back. It was funny not filming yesterday, but I think I just needed a bit of a break, day to myself really. Got quite a few little jobs done. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling at my best. But this morning when I've got up, I don't know, my allergy seemed, fingers crossed, it's started to settle down now. I'm not so bunged up and my chest feels a lot better, so hopefully the worst of that is over. But I always seem to get a bit like that every March, but I must admit this year was worse than before, and sometimes I do get a bit like that in sort of, could be June, July time, so I'm not sure sort of what pollen's out then. I'm hoping I don't get this again, because it really sort of makes you feel yucky, and I think with everything that's been going off as well, that's not helped. But yeah, and I managed to get quite a few jobs done yesterday. I mean, Kevin was in the garden, he was digging away. Now he's hurt his shoulder, so he's inside at the minute, sat on his computer, so he's not doing much today. But we've got the 3 beds that are, I will have to get some pictures and show you, but we've, down the side of the garden, we've got like 3 beds. The top bed's got all the rhubarb in, and it's all cleared out now. Unfortunately, Elsa loves the warm soil, and she's in there rolling around, going to sleep and just stretching out. We've got a few pictures of her, so I'll pop them in. But I know when we come to put any little plants and that in, I'm going to have to sort of put some kind of fencing around it. I mean, before now we've usually had like some bamboo canes in each corner, and then some kind of netting, maybe like pea netting or whatever I can find actually from the shops. Obviously we can't go out anywhere now like that, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to put in, but we need something, because they will be in the beds, they will dig the plants up, then somebody will decide to poop in there, which I don't really want. So I don't know, we'll have to see what we can find. I think Wilko's are still open. I think they're on the government list, that they are one of the shops that can be open, because they sell cleaning products, health products and essentials, which is probably a good thing really. Well, today, I mean, to be honest, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, and this is the first time I picked the camera up. I've not really had time. We've just had lunch, cheese on toast, which we haven't had for a while, and some nice, oh, what is it, not West Country, Somerset, oh, relish, apple and cider relish, and oh, it was so nice. I love sort of like apple and cider relish with cheese on toast. It's really nice. So I've had 2 cups of tea with that. Got to have my Yorkshire tea. I was lacking a bit today. I've been down briefly to the shop again this morning. Picked up a bit of fabric, because I've got an order in for a bag, so I want to try and get that done and then get it packaged up and sent out tomorrow. What else have I done? I mean, it's lovely and sunny here, but it's quite cold today. And when I went down into the town centre, I mean, luckily picked the right time, there was nobody in the post office when I went in, but obviously while I was being served, 2 ladies came in, and okay, we're probably about a metre apart, but you know, it's not really far enough, is it? So I don't like it when other people come in when I'm there at the moment, so I'm just trying to minimise my trips to the post office really, I suppose. So it'll either be me down there tomorrow or somebody else will pop down for me. What else? What else? What else? I'm not sure what else I'm doing today. Well, as you can see, I'm in my sewing room, and I've decided to come out and try and finish the Beatrix Potter quilt panel off for this week. So that's what I'd like to do and get it filmed. So I'm trying to catch up now on a few jobs. Yeah, I don't know. And then obviously I've got a bag to make, ready to post out. But one thing yesterday, I sat down yesterday evening and I thought I must get my Beatrix Potter Mrs. Tiggy Winkle socks finished. So I was determined to sit there last night and finish them off, and I did. It took me all evening because I just wasn't in the mood. I mean, you know what it's like when you're just not in the mood to do something, but I just wanted them finished because they were so close and off the needles, and it is so good to have them finished. I am so pleased I sort of persevered with it last night. So here they are, and I have slightly adjusted. So the second sock is slightly smaller than the first sock. I changed my needle size and it looks and it fits a lot better. So I think I've now got my recipe for my socks. Hopefully I'll know when I come to wear them how they fit, because sometimes I'm finding they've gone a little bit baggy. So I've altered my needle size a little bit and sort of altered the recipe of how I knit my socks. But I'm really pleased with these. This yarn is so nice. I mean, look at the difference in the patterning. I absolutely love these. Can't wait to wear them. I think if the weather's nice and sunny tomorrow, I will probably get these washed and blocked, I think. Or should I just wear them and block them when I come to wash them? Because I really just want to wear them, to be honest. So that's one more thing off the needles, which I am really pleased at. So yes, right, I better go and get some sewing done now. I'll probably be back on a little bit later on. I might not be on chatting or anything. It might just be some clips of what I'm actually doing, because I'm going to make some soup tonight. Last night while I was in bed, I have no idea what time it was, but it was the middle of the night. One of those nights I couldn't sleep, so I just got soup on my mind. So I thought, well, Kevin's fast asleep, you know. I thought I'll have a look on my phone and see if I can find a recipe. And I decided I wanted to do something with the celery. And what was I on? BBC Good Food or something, and there was a really nice celery recipe. So that is what I'm doing. I think we're probably going to, well, we'll probably have that for tea, and I don't know, we might have, I don't know what I fancy tonight. I think we might have a salad, because obviously we've got the salad started on, and I'd rather use it up tonight if possible before it goes off, because we tend to forget about the salads. I don't know, I have jacket potato actually, because this week's shop I had a big sack of jacket potato, no, a big sack of potato, well, not a big sack, probably like a half size sack, I think, 5 kilos, something like, was it 5 kilos? I don't know now, do you know, I can't remember, but it was not a big sack like you'd get from the greengrocers. It was sort of a smaller sack, but it's enough probably to keep us going for a fortnight. And so it'll either be jacket potato or wedges tonight with a salad of some kind. I've got cheese, I've got ham. I just want to try and use up the fresh stuff out of the fridge. I think that's priority. Then, you know, I'll be all ready for next week's shop then. Yes, and I could do with probably doing some kind of cake or something, because the 12 muffins that went in the cake tin actually had all gone by yesterday. I had the last one. So they didn't last long. The other 12 are in the freezer, so they will stay there and probably come out, I don't know, maybe next week or the week after. Yeah, keep them till we need them, really. It's always handy to keep things in the freezer because you never know when you're going to have an off day, or you're busy, or there's other things to do. So yes, they will stop in the freezer probably for a week or two. I've just been looking at my rhubarb before I came in, and I'm hoping to try the rhubarb cordial. I think I've got all the ingredients in, because when I went down to the supermarket on, what day was it? Tuesday I went down with Kevin, might have been. I bought an orange and a lemon, so they're sat in the fridge, so I would like to do that. The only thing I haven't got is fresh ginger. Now, as you know, I don't like ginger, but it seems to be rhubarb and ginger go together. I have got some powdered ginger, so I'm going to give it a go, I think. Yes, mind you, I did bring up some sparkling water, but I'm drinking it because I like sparkling water. But yeah, I might do that and then just pop it in the fridge, and when I go down, or whoever goes down to the post office tomorrow, I might get them to get some sparkling water for me, because it does call for sparkling water on the recipe. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, when I've been doing my online shop, I've been looking for some gin to do the rhubarb gin, but I can't seem to find any plain gin. So I might have to wait until I need to go out for a shop. Maybe have 1 week where I just go to the supermarket and I might be able to pick up a bottle of gin, plain gin. So I don't know, because my rhubarb is just going crazy again. Oh dear, I wish I knew lots of people who like rhubarb, but I don't. I only know one or two that like rhubarb. And it's such a shame for it to go to waste. But I can't put any more rhubarb crumbles in my freezer because my freezers are nearly full. Yes, because I have got a bag of actually jacket potatoes in there. You know, you can get, I think it's McCain's, you can usually buy maybe, is it 4 in a box, or they come in pairs. And I always like to keep something like that in my freezer as a just in case, because there are times like when I just fancy a jacket potato, maybe with some baked beans and a bit of cheese on, and nobody else wants that. So when I was in the supermarket last week, there was one bag and they were on offer. I think it was only £3 for a big bag of McCain's frozen jacket potatoes. So I thought, well, I'm going to have them, because if there's any time sort of in the next few weeks that we can't get out, or we can't get some jacket potatoes or anything, at least I've got something in the freezer. Right, I better get on and get some sewing done, otherwise I'm not going to get this quilt panel done. Hopefully I'll see you all a bit later on. I just thought I'd give you an update on Charlie. Well, he's still been a bit, very sad. Yeah, he hasn't really done much. He's made no attempt to actually want to go outside, which, you know, there's something wrong with him, because he's an outdoor cat. He likes to be out. He's eating. It's like we've got 2 tabbies in the house. They're both in the beds and asleep a lot of the time. I mean, Tabby, obviously he's not right. He's getting old and he's not as active now as he used to be. And Charlie's not been very active, and he's just been mooching around the house. And this morning, he seemed to have perked up a little bit. So he seemed to be getting back to his old self. He came in the bedroom and he come and sat on the bed with me, and he just wanted fussing, and that was lovely. He was purring away, and I will put a little photograph in next of him just sat with me in bed. And then he came down. He's not eating as much as he used to, which obviously he's not needing to because he's not running around outside. But he actually wanted to go outside this morning, and we decided not to let him out because he's not sort of back to his old self. And really, all he wanted was a wee. And like I say, he uses a litter tray when he has to. You don't often see him in it. He doesn't like you watching it or anything like that. But I think there was myself and Kevin, yes, and Adele in the kitchen, and we just get Adele saying, shh, shh, Charlie's going in the tray. And we all had to just stand still and be quiet so Charlie could go in the tray. And he did the most enormous wee, and he seemed to be in there forever. Adele could hear him because she was in the conservatory, right? But yeah, we just had to stand and wait for Charlie to have a wee. And once he'd been to the toilet, he went back to his box, and he just went to sleep. He's been eating on and off. He sort of eats when he wants to, really, which hasn't obviously been a lot. But we've tried to sort of give him lots of fussing, lots of love and that, and just give him little treats and that, just things to sort of break him up a bit, things that he likes. But he's not a lap cat, so he will not come and sit with you. He will sit at your feet. He will sit near you. He doesn't even sit on the settee next to you. Occasionally he'll come up, especially if he knows like there's something soft and comfortable on there that he can pad on, but it's not very often. So I think he's coming out of it. So we'll see what he's like tomorrow. And when he starts running around the house and being a bit nutty, then it'll be the time to let him out. But until then, I'm afraid he's going to have to stop inside. And when he does get to go out, he's going to be on restricted times. I'm going to make sure he's only out for a little while and he's back in, because like I say, we don't really know what happened to him. So I need to sort of keep him safe for a while. He'll not like it, but like I say, we know when he's sort of back up and running again, but he's getting there slowly. So I just thought I'd update you on his progress. Well, I'm having a productive time really today. I've been sewing on my Beatrice Potter panel, which I'm now going to sort of probably take inside and finish off, because there's a bit more sewing to do. It's going to take a while, so I might as well watch telly. Spend some time on this evening, since I haven't actually got any knitting to do at the minute. I don't want to start anything else just yet, because I need to get this done, because I'm a little bit behind this week. This tutorial should have gone up on Wednesday and it didn't, did it? So hopefully, because we're on Friday now, aren't we? Hopefully it'll probably go live either Saturday or Sunday. It just depends. It just really depends on what I'm doing and how much time I get to do a bit of sewing. Because obviously we have got, I am behind this week because I haven't done the little video for the giveaway. So that's something else I've got to do. And obviously we'll be doing our monthly podcast, which is going to be Tuesday, I hope. So it's going to be a busy few days actually with filming, so I'm going to have to make sure Kevin is busy so he's not under my feet or walking through chattering. So yes, anyhow, so I'm probably going to stop sewing now, and I'm going to go into the house, check on Charlie, make sure he's okay, and as it's tea time, I'm probably going to put some soup on now. So I will sort of show you what I'm doing, but I probably won't be back on chatting So you've probably heard enough of me today. So yes. So thank you for joining me today, and it's nice to be back on again. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.